Hello friends, welcome to Educate 247. So in today's video, we'll be actually doing analysis of verbal ability and reading comprehension section for past year CAT papers. So we'll be doing this for recent 3 years CAT papers, which is from CAT 2017 to CAT 2019. Because in this years we have found a new pattern for CAT specifically, and also it has continued to be same in all the 3 years, and also it's expected that in 2020 also CAT would be following the similar pattern. So let's study our detailed analysis. So before we begin, I'll request you to click on the subscribe button if you are new to our Educate 247 channel. You could also follow us on Facebook, Telegram, and also we have MBA preparation group on Telegram. Also beneath we have this MBA related series going on our channel, so you could have a watch of these videos. I'm sure it will help you to boost your preparation if you're preparing for the entrance exams. So let's begin. So first we have here is the overview of CAT examination. So if you see, the CAT examination is divided into three parts, so three sections we have. So first is the verbal ability and reading comprehension, which we'll be discussing in today's session. Second is data interpretation and logical reasoning we have here, and final is the continuative ability. So in verbal ability, so we'll be discussing in detail. We have 34 questions here. In data interpretation and logical reasoning, we have 32 questions. In quantitative ability, we have 34 questions again, total summing up to 100 marks. So today our main focus will be on verbal ability, as I told you. So let's see the question types. So if you see in verbal ability, we have the 34 questions in total, out of which if you see more than three means I could say the 75% of the verbal ability section is on RCs almost, and remaining if you see we have 24 RCs, then para summary we have 3 questions, then para jumbles we have 4 questions, and finally sentence elimination, which is a extended form of para jumbles. If you could see, we have 3 questions. So let's try to understand these types in details. So the first type we have is reading comprehension, where we all know we are given a passage, and based on passage we will be have 4 to 5 questions, and we have to actually answer them based on reading the information given in the passage. Next we have is para summary. So in para summary again we'll be having a short passage here, and the context will be given in the passage, and you will actually have to summarize the passage as per the options given. And we have next is the parajumbles, where we will having 4 to 5 sentences, and you will need to arrange them to form a coherent paragraph basically. And finally we have the sentence elimination, which is a modified form of parajumbles with a sentence which will actually be an odd man out there. So sentence elimination is also termed as an odd man out by most of the people. So let's see the key features here. So first is you don't have grammar or vocabulary questions. So most of entrance exams like SNAP, we have NMAT or CMAT, etc. We have this grammar and vocabulary questions, but in CAT basically you wouldn't have any of grammar or vocabulary based questions. Next, reading comprehensions will be divided in either of this following. So either you will be having 3 passages with 6 questions each, and 2 passages with 3 questions each. So this was basically seen in 2017, and in 2018 and 19 we had this 4 passages with 5 questions and 1 passages with 4 questions. So the question selection and the compromisation of passage would depend as per, but the context or the level of difficulty is tend means the type of questions in the passage. Like we have one question would be on the central idea, one would be a direct question, and three would be indirect question. That has remained same across the years. Finally, if you see for parajumbles and sentence elimination, generally if you see in CAT paper, we have both either MCQs or the TETA question. So TETA question is you will be offered a box and you will have to type in the answer in this box. So for parajumbles and sentence elimination specifically, you will be having this TETA questions. So 7 out of your 24 questions, I mean out of 34 questions are going to be TETA, and rest if you see, rest 27 questions are going to be MCQ based. So this is how your CAT paper is going to be. Next is basically the reading comprehension part. So reading comprehension, if you see, the topics which CAT generally likes are these 6 topics. So the first is going to be business. So business, one passage definitely is either related to business or economics also. Then some of the sure short passages. One passage will be based definitely on natural sciences. One will be based on technology. One would be specifically coming on social science, where we have some social issue and the author will try to comment on it. Natural science will be talking about some of the organisms, species, like in 2019 recently we have in slot 1 the penguin paragraph, and also in previous papers we had on certain organisms, etc. Next is technology. So cat talk loves talking about technology, certain discovery, or talking about certain instrument. So cat loves it. Next favorite part is philosophy, where you have the author is context would be based on philosophy. So these kind of passages are generally difficult to comprehend also. And business and economics has also been seen. So these are the 6 favorite topics. So if you are preparing for reading comprehension, you should actually start reading newspapers or articles pertaining to specifically these 6 topics. If you have to improve your reading speed, comprehending speed, so you'll have to focus on these topics. So key feature for reading comprehension, so length of the passages would basically be from 500 to 700 words. So it depends. Then level of difficulty is generally moderate to difficult. So if you see now in 2017 and 2018, if you have seen the CAT paper, so it has been moderate, or even in 2018 we found that some passages were comparatively easy. But if you see the 2019, the entire verbal section was quite difficult. So here it was quite difficult in 2019. Next, all questions relating to the reading comprehension are multiple choice. So you'll be having options for it. So your job is to do option elimination or any of the techniques you follow and come to the right answer. Talking about the verbal ability part. So verbal ability part, as I told you earlier, we have these 3 things. First is para summary, para jumbles, and sentence elimination. So if you see para summary again, it will be MCQ. Para jumbles and sentence elimination will be theta based. So level generally is easy to moderate. It can even be difficult. So somehow the trend which is seen in CAT is if the RCs are somehow coming difficult, so we have found that the verbal ability part we have easy to moderate level. And if RCs are somehow easy, then here the difficulty tends to rise. So this is a pattern which is seen. but generally the difficulty level is easy to moderate. For para summary, it can go in some cases. In some questions, it might even reach to difficult. Para summary questions would have short passages which will be of 100 to 150 words or even 200 words in some cases. Para jumbles, generally it's observed that they have four jumbled sentences and you have to arrange them. For para summary, basically it's seen that basically there are 4 or 5 sentences depending on the years. So it will be same as para jumbles plus one out of context sentence. So this was the total verbal ability part here. And overall attempt, if you ask me, it should be ranging from 24 to 28 questions depending upon the level of paper. Like in CAT 2017 or even 2018, if you saw, some people had even attempted 30 questions. And in 2019, even 24 questions was difficult to attempt. So it depends upon the level of difficulty which comes in your paper, but your accuracy basically should be higher or at least 85% if you are targeting the 99 plus percentile score. Definitely it's going to be higher than 85%. So, and one more bad news in CAT is CAT has negative marking here. So for MCQ based questions there are 3 positive marks and 1 negative mark. But for theta questions there is a good news that there are 3 marks and no negative mark is awarded. So generally we see that students try to attempt all theta, means there are 7 theta questions we saw. So you should actually try to attempt, take minimum amount of time and try to attempt the parajumbles and sentence elimination questions first, and later on move to means RCs and paragraph summary. So this was the analysis for the CAT 2017 to 2019 papers. So if you are preparing for CAT, so we have launched this CAT booster program, which is a 360-degree mentorship program. So we have 200 plus hours of video lectures from basic to advanced, topic wise practice questions from easy, moderate and advanced level with proper explanations. Then we have covered 5000 plus questions from various chapters, and it will actually help you to uh, increase your level from the beginner to proper CAT level questions. Then we are providing chapter wise summary sheets, and daily reading targets are being set which will help you to improve in the verbal section. As I told you, 24 questions, 75% of your verbal. And even if you are seeing the recent DILR part, reading and comprehending has been a major part which is tested in CAT. So daily reading targets are being given, and we are providing one-to-one mentorship support, strategy sessions, and also we'll be providing the profile building and GDPI preparation support later on. So for limited period of time, this course is available at discount of 1000, so you could now avail it for only 3999. So don't miss the chance. So I hope you have loved this video, so don't forget to like and share this video. And also if you have any suggestions with regards to the video, please don't forget to mention it in the comment box. Thank you and have a nice day.